Good morning again, everyone. This is my segment on how to de-seed a pomegranate very quickly and easily. So I'm going to move down my counter, and when I go to the store, I look for large pomegranates, and you want one that is not hard as a rock. I look for a dark red color if I can, and one that's just a little bit soft to the touch. You don't want it squishy because then it might have gone bad, but you want one that's not hard as a rock either because then it's not really quite ripe. So just slightly soft to the touch. Now I'm going to first roll this pomegranate. Let me bring my tray down. So I'm rolling it, loosening up the seeds. I'm giving it a little bit of gentle pressure to loosen up the seeds inside of this pomegranate before I slice it. I don't know if you can hear it. You can hear a little bit of crunching as the seeds are getting loose inside here. So that feels pretty good. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take my knife. I'm going to cut this pomegranate in half down the middle. Very juicy pomegranate. Lovely. So I'm cutting that all the way through into two halves like this. Now, I'm going to turn this upside down in my hand so that the seed side is facing the bowl. And I have a glass Pyrex bowl here. And I'm going to squeeze, again to loosen the seeds, I'm squeezing the outside shell of my pomegranate here. Just getting out a little juice and also loosening the seeds. Now I'm going to take a wooden spoon, any kind of heavy spoon will do, and you start hitting it. And what that does is that releases the seeds from inside this pomegranate. And you kind of spread your fingers a little bit. The seeds are falling through my fingers into the bowl. And then what I do is, sometimes there's some stubborn seeds in there, and so I can, once I've removed most of the seeds, I can turn this shell inside out, and then I just take my fingers and I gently pluck the rest of these seeds out from the inside. I'm going to finish this half really quick. You don't want any of this bitter pulp that's in here, and this sure beats taking a spoon and trying to scrape out all these seeds. It's a little bit messy on your one hand that you're getting, but I mean, you literally just rinse it. It's so easy. It's actually kind of fun. So I'm just going to bring this close up and show you. I'm going to pick out some of this pulp from my bowl. This is what it looks like now. So I didn't want, this pulp is bitter. We don't eat that, so I don't need that anymore, but we took out a lot of the seeds. And then we're left with this bowl of gorgeous seeds and a little bit of juice. I'll just show you with the second half. So again, and maybe I'll bring it down here closer to the camera for you. So again, I'm going to take this, I'm going to squeeze this outer skin, and then I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to hit. If you can turn the thing in your hand, you end up hitting it all over, and those seeds are just falling out from between my fingertips. You can kind of turn it at an angle so they drop into that bowl. This is fun and it gets stressed out, just so you know. So now I'm left with this. It's easy to turn it inside out now that most of the seeds are removed. So I'm literally just turning it inside out, and I'm pulling any remaining good seeds out like this. Just using my nail to kind of gently scrape them out. You want your seeds to be red. You don't want them to be brown, by the way, because if they've turned brown, then they've gone kind of sour. Then it's overly ripe or just gone a little bit bad. Usually I have really good luck with pomegranates. And I like to shop around because they can really vary in price and in quality. So I like to go to our local, I go to the Indian market at Patel's, I go to our Asian market called New Asia. It used to be called Grand Asia in Matthews. I go to Walmart is a great place. The grocery stores of Walmart, they tend to have some organic produce, but they also have beautiful pistachios and pomegranates are great at great prices at that Walmart. And then I don't like to waste my juice, so I'm going to scrape the juice from that cutting board into this bowl because I like to eat both the seeds and the juice. And now we have this gorgeous bowl full of pomegranate seeds. Let's see, I should have brought it. I take my spoon, and I could just sit here and just eat this whole, I will eat this whole bowl. Sometimes I'll eat 2 huge pomegranates in one sitting. They're delicious. They're great on salads. They're great by themselves. They're great on a dessert. There's all kinds of things you can do with them. So I highly encourage you